Welcome to episode 9 of Inside Politics, for teens by teens, where I explore the politics and issues impacting our generation. I'm your host, Christina Li, and today I'm focusing on the effects of the coronavirus pandemic in California. For this, I've invited Chris Chou, a high school student from the Bay Area. Chris, how are you doing tonight?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, can you talk a little bit about the measures that California has put into place in response to the coronavirus pandemic?
So basically, California, we're all on lockdown and we're all in shelter in place. For me, I live in Bay Area in Fremont, and we're in shelter in place till April the 7th. But that's all tentative at this point. We're all expecting to not go back to school and not even go back to school and just go in straight into summer. So yeah, it's pretty hectic, and yeah, we're just gonna hope for the best, practice social distancing, and yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess, would you say that you're satisfied or dissatisfied with the government's response? Do you think that they're doing all they can to protect the residents?
You mean on a federal level?
Yes.
So I've been catching up on the news, and I know there's this $2 trillion stimulus bill or whatever that's getting passed out, and the American checks for people who don't have jobs right now, and they need that income, which I think is really good. But I do think more can be done with scientific funding, with all that. But I do believe that they are trying their best, and I think that it's really important to have bipartisan support for this type of stuff, because if you don't have bipartisan support, especially right now, I was watching some live streams about basically how, I don't want to call Democrats, but they were blocking certain parts of the bill, and I feel that's unwarranted. Even on both sides, there shouldn't be such polarization of political backgrounds. There should just be bipartisan support to the best way we can support Americans and stop this plague.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess for you personally, do you have any particular fears or concerns about how this pandemic is going to impact you?
I mean, for me, I think the biggest effect would be academically. So a lot of the test dates are canceled, the May SAT. Okay, and then back then, the March SAT also was canceled, so I'm fearful that maybe potentially future dates for SAT would also be canceled, and I wouldn't be able to get my subject tests done. And also AP testing, they've made quite revolutionary changes, going from this big long 3-hour test into this 45-minute FRQ is really big change that a lot of people really aren't prepared for. And it's it makes you fearful, because I'm not acclimated to changing so quickly and all that. And yeah.
So I guess are you just worried about how these tests, this lack of testing opportunity is going to impact your college admissions?
Yeah, that's a huge factor, but also a lot of research programs are also getting canceled. So I'm scared that those programs are getting canceled. So my profile itself won't look as good. But it's not, I don't think it's just me. I feel this is an issue and this fear that a lot of students have around me. And yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess what sort of information, I guess, would bring you comfort? I guess just to make you feel better about the situation as a whole.
I mean, the best information is we're flattening the curve would be the best information, knowing that one day I can go back to school and I can take these tests normally. And every day I go on the Johns Hopkins University the map, and I just check every day to see if the graph has changed or anything, or the numbers have decreased. But unfortunately it hasn't, but we can hope for the best, right?
So Chris, do you have any final thoughts?
Not really.
Okay, all right, Chris. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see everybody next time on Inside Politics.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Hey everyone, this is Christina. Thank you so much for watching Inside Politics. Please be sure to check out the outtakes linked in the description, and feel free to check out the rest of the interviews on my channel as well. See you next time!